I think we're going to do Scorpio, I guess. I'm trying to pay attention to the signs that got the most views on my last readings, and I know that Scorpio did really well, and I absolutely love Scorpios. Sometimes it's hit or miss for me. Hello, I am Madeline. I have Mercury in Scorpio, Chiron, and Lilith. So my Scorpio placements are more on the intense side. I also have Pluto and Sagittarius in the 8th house. Chiron's in the 8th house. Lilith is in the 7th house, and Mercury's in the 7th house. But so excuse me if my Sagittarian reading, or not my Sagittarian, my Scorpio readings can be a little bit on the intense side. Obviously, if you're a Sagittarius, you get it. If you're a cross watcher, you know, you might not get it so much. So, but if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. All right. Also, do keep in mind, Chiron is the key you get through wounds, and Lilith is the energy that is kicked out and ostracized. So you might not like me, you might not think that I am on point with your energy, but regardless of what you say, there is power in it, and a lot of power, a lot of very powerful placements I have in Scorpio. So I guess what I'm saying is you can suck my left one. Shout out to Bikini Kill. Let's go. We're going to start with the Sacred Web. I'm going to read it from the book. I'll probably read it from the book at the end, but we'll pull the card now. We're also going to be pulling a card from the Goddess of Love Tarot, taking a look at the current path you're walking, and then getting some oracle cards to confirm or to clarify. We're starting with the Sacred Web Tarot for Scorpio and the current path they're walking. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups, and it did come out in reverse, so that talks about either you need to walk away, or if you're feeling uncomfortable with the message, don't walk away. But it is saying the 8 of Cups in reverse. Saturn in Pisces talks about not walking away or walking away at the right time. The bottom of the deck here, we do have the 16th tarot card, I believe is, I'm not sure which one it is. It's one of them. We also have the 3 of Swords on the bottom. So that came out in Sag's reading, the 3 of Swords reversed. Let's get into the, we'll pull the Goddess of Love at the end, actually, I think. All right. Hermit card on the bottom. Messages for Scorpio, please. What's the current path you're walking? You might have something you need to get off your chest. Maybe you're communicating about your emotions. King of Cups energy, but in the purest, rawest elemental energy. What must be accepted? We have this 4 of Swords, and that is coming out. Jupiter in Libra. That's really expanding the other people in your life, expanding the people that you say that you call you, expanding the energy that is you. Not expanding the energy that is I, it's expanding the energy that is you. You're being seen as somebody honest, you're being seen as somebody that, death before dishonor is what I like to call that card, also not being a snitch, also being somebody that's a man of their word, regardless of whether heartbreak comes from that. You always stand on your word, meaning that you are noble, you have honor, there is honesty in your word, you are factual, you're not going to beat around the bush, you're going to be an honest, true person, and whether people like it or not, and a lot of times people aren't going to like it, but it is what it is. I feel like you got something to say, or you have something that this is making you feel some kind of way. What's the challenge? Or I'm sorry, what needs to be released? First, it's what needs to be released. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is a 50-50. You might need to stop looking at, you might need to like change your perspective of something. This card fell. What the challenge is the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody that's very attractive, somebody that you might feel like is more attractive than you, or somebody that you feel like is hotter than you. Or that's the challenge, is you're really hot and somebody feels like you're hotter than them, and it's making them jealous, it's making them mad. All right? Somebody could be getting mad at you because of your attractiveness, because of your sexuality, because of your passionate nature, because of your ability to take dick. Is what the Queen of Wands is, right? If we're receptive of an energy, the Queen of Wands is receptive of fire. What is fire a representation of? What is the wand a representation of? Is dick. People want to fuck the Queen of Wands. People want to fuck the Queen of Wands. That's why people don't like her. Because men want to fuck her. And so that's the challenge. Is the Queen of Wands. Is either becoming something that people want to fuck, or you're dealing with a woman that is fuckable, or that men do want to fuck, but they're not necessarily. What's being hidden is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Is that this Queen of Wands might even be the kind of energy that is kind of in charge of things, that gets people to stay for a long time. That's the challenge. What's being hidden is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Sometimes people could probably be kind of disrespectful to this Queen of Wands. Trying to like humble this Queen of Wands, maybe. They might even want to come to this Queen of Wands with emotion. And she's not really for it. She's just trying to take dick right now. She doesn't want your emotion. She wants your dick. Sorry if that's rude. We have the Six of Wands coming out in reverse. I'm so sorry. I'm just being honest of what I'm seeing here in the energy. I'm feeling the energy. That's what it is. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at the cards. Page of Swords is what your source of knowledge is. Spying, being conniving, looking into business that's not yours, not minding the business that pays you. You know. Needing to learn a better way to communicate. You're very immature in your communication skills right now. The Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra, really expanding the other people in your life, really expanding your husband or contracts that you're in, really focusing on paying attention to the contracts that you're in right now. You know, sorry if this was not the nicest message. I'm just reading the energy as it's kind of coming through. I'm going to open up this book. I know it's not the same tarot deck, but we're going to just look and see what she is talking. Okay, so the Prince of Cups, reverse, can talk about inconsistency, and this is what's being hidden. Inconsistency, unreliability, egotism, opportunism, and a con man. So this card in reverse mirrors a weak, easily offended, emotionally immature person. When it comes to saving his own skin, he is ruthless. The slightest adversary leads him to lose all desire and quit. One day he promises eternal love, the next he disappears without a trace. This prince is probably too sensitive for the harsh macho jargon found in sports and in nearly all environments nowadays, for that matter. So this person, what's being hidden is a lot of things from you. Because you're too offended, you get too offended by things. You're being hidden by things because you get way too offended. You don't know how to take... Like, it's like you know how to dish it, but you don't know how to take it. This could even be somebody that's unreliable, inconsistent, and your source of knowledge is spying on this inconsistent, unreliable person that is really only around to fuck you, that doesn't have any emotions for you, but just wants to fuck you. wants to use you for your water. There's no water, there's no communication. That's the path you're walking, a lack of communication, a lack of emotion, but still really expanding the emotions and the feelings and the things that people have said in the past. With the Four of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. I guess we can read that really quick just to see. This book is really well written. Reversed. Resistance to change, procrastinatism, clinging to the old, conservatism, I'm so sorry. It's conservatism. I'm so sorry. Delay. All forward momentum stops. The change that has been scheduled is either delayed or canceled altogether. A project is put on hold. Either it is external circumstances causing delay or it's its own procrastination. Postponing the inevitable. It is an art among other arts. It is not easy to pretend that everything is as it should be. Even though you know deep within change is necessary, the longer you cling to the status quo, the less energy you have left to deal with what needs to be done. Thus, the vicious cycle is created, and the wheel without any thread, just sliding around, never getting anywhere. So, you need to get a structure, you need to get a balance to your life, because this is fucking bullshit, Scorpio. What the fuck is this? Ace of Cups in reverse. Vampire. Ace of Swords reversed, Legend. Four of Swords, the Oracle. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, Land Back. The Queen of Wands, Get Fucked. In reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse, the Fashion Witch. And the Page of Swords, your source of knowledge is billionaire. In the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have cult leader. All right. Right on. Let's get a message. Kay, can you tell me what is this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups trying to say? With this vampiric energy next to it. You are the most caring and loving person I've ever known. Say that then. This Ace of Swords in reverse with Legend. My greatest wish is to be in union with you and simply be happy. What must be accepted is the Four of Swords. My ideal world, we are so happy together forever. I just feel so drained now. Wow. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the what must be hidden. I've been hiding the love I have for you. What love? Queen of Wands with the Challenge. What is it? What does that have to say? I love you more than words can express. You still mean so much to me. What's being hidden? We are always connected, heart to heart, no matter the distance. Billionaire. With the Page of Swords. I want to see you happy, dancing, and loving yourself fully. And you pulled your Major Arcana card with the Goddess of Love Tarot, which is the Death card. Let's read this from the book first, and then we will read 1414 on the timer. We have the Eight of what is looking like Cups to me. Trust. Water, the West. Long-tailed window bird. I trust that wherever the journey leads me, I am ready to spread my wings and fly. When you choose to move forward, grateful for what you have experienced, the joys and sorrows, all the lessons, you discover your strength. All the lessons, you discover your strength. This strength wells up from the expansion of your own heart. It encourages you to trust that wherever the journey leads you, it will take you deeper into the understanding of your feelings. The emotions that once felt troublesome troublesome burdens, you have finally befriended. They have become treasured companions from whom you have learned so much. Let yourself be guided by this enlightened, more beautiful incarnation of you. With your heart unfettered, you can honor what has been and open yourself up to what comes next. For you are more than ready to spread your wings and fly. And we're going to read the death card. Astrological correspondence is Scorpio. And it's the goddess Kali. Death is one of the most feared of the 22 major arcana. In a culture that suppresses rituals of grief and release, this makes sense. But death points to another paradigm, where endings are not dreaded but seen as portals. Death and rebirth happens not as two instances on an opposite end, but of a linear cycle, but constantly, at once, like the Ouroboros. The mother goddess Kali embodies this energy. The Hindu goddess of death, destruction, the void, rebirth, creation, transformation, and ego death sings of non-corporeal existence, of releasing the bonds you have to the material world in the ultimate act of surrender. Only by embracing the inescapability of death can life become more full of possibility. In her emanations as Cinnamasta, one of the 10 Mahadevas of wisdom, goddess of the Tantric Hindu tradition, Kali becomes the goddess of ego death, the guardian of Kundalini, the sexual energy that, when roused, leads to the new states of consciousness. Death is an omen of change, rarely a literal death, instead is an ending of what makes way for a beginning. Death can feel like a breath of fresh air, the promise of something new on the horizon. Death also means total surrender. Release your resistance to endings and recognize the power in the both at once death and rebirth. Evolution sometimes becomes sacrifice, so deep that you have no choice to yell into the abyss and give everything to the goddess without any expectations in return. Reversed, death can be about rebirth, something coming to an end, or the need to release. It can show up as resistance around cycles and trying to control something that is no longer in your best interest. Affirmation: I surrender the cosmic cycles of death and rebirth. Journal question: what is coming to an end, and what is asking to be rebirthed from its place? Ritual: meditate on what you're mourning. Visit Kali in a charnel ground, revering her in face as goddess of death. Among the corpses and ashes, write down what you're ready to release. What is ready to die? Pour your energy into the paper, holding your palms above it and feeling it move from the heavens above and the earth below. Tear up the paper, burn it in a cauldron over a pot of water or in a fireproof bowl. Feel whatever comes up, allowing it to calcinate, to free some space for new beginning. Grieve. Anoint your heart and third eye from the ashes to open yourself to unseen beginnings. Throw out, bury, or scatter the rest of the ashes. 19 on the clock, right as I ended that. That's all you, baby boo. Thanks for letting me read for you, Scorp. Wasn't the happiest reading. Not bad. Get fucked. Do your thing. I was actually listening to one of like a Drake song, and it was like, I took half, she took the whole thing, slow down, and I was like, wait, hold on. Is he talking about a dick right now? That's what it sounded like to me. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. It sounded like a dick to me, though. I took the half, she took the whole thing, slow down. I'm pretty sure he was talking about a penis, dude. the work is whatever uncomfortable thing is in front of you right now at this moment. Yeah, I guess I do stuff, but I don't feel like an actual thing yet. Would you be nervous performing for a galaxy you'd never see again? There is no such thing as the end, only the strangest change there has ever been. Gotta go.